Alright, hello there, welcome back to another wee bit different video. I am back from my week off after posting 6 videos straight for a whole year. It's been a nice week off. I feel much more rejuvenated and I feel ready to go. Now, during the week off, or at least the last day of my week off, which was yesterday, this trailer came out. Official Banished trailer, and they revealed Reptile, Havik, and I'm not sure who the other person was called. It was a lady. She seemed to have some pretty cool moves, but I honestly was not familiar with her at all. Top comment: nah, the alligator roll Reptile is actually so sick. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta show this off. So for one, I hope he actually can go invisible in gameplay. That'd probably be annoying for a lot of people, but I think it'd be really cool. So that little swipe is a low. Love that because you get the tail coming out. Then the slide, he's like spinning but holding on to them. Then he's got his little acid ball back. I love it. I love Reptile. I was never like the biggest fan of him in MKX, but as I grew to love really the aesthetic of the ninjas and really just all of them as a whole, I really was hoping Reptile was gonna be in this game, and he is. So yeah, nah, the alligator roll Reptile does is actually so sick. I've seen nature videos of a gator roll ripping the leg clean of another gator, so the brutality for that move is gonna be sick. I didn't even think about the brutality. That's true. That is gonna be sick. Us. Will Reptile be a human or a lizard? Another realm. Yes. I think like I said, I really think they just nailed that so perfectly. In MK, 1, the original Reptile was human. MK 9 and 10, 9 and 10, Reptile was a lizard, but there was like an alternate costume where you could see like the classic outfit. At least I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I just was Reptile in MK9? Yeah, positive. I'm really positive on that one. Havik design, I agree, dude. It's so good. It's so good. I love that he can rip out the limbs and just ba 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 ba. Is that the demon, female demon Serena? I was actually never familiar with the character Serena, to be honest with you guys. I'd rather not fake this one. I was not familiar, so that didn't really like make me like jump out the seat, you know. It's impossible to choose a main in this game. Everyone looks so fucking sick, which is very true because the visual effects for this game, I feel like, are at the peak, obviously because it's the newest game, but at the peak of gaming of all kinds that we've really seen. Like, again, I can't stress enough, seeing Kenshi's visual effects are fucking gnarly. Like, they're really, really, really clean, really good. Some of the best graphics that I think I've seen in all of gaming. I'm super excited to see what they do with Smoke. And obviously, you know, his effects can be really stale because it's just smokish. But just with the teleporting left and right and the fluidity of it. Also, Sub-Zero, we've seen him in the what was the first test called? Stress test. Yeah, so we saw a lot of him. I love the effects there. I really can't wait to see Rain, especially since he's kind of like a sorcerer now. We're gonna see a lot more on that, so it's gonna be really nice. What's hilarious is what we get a brief glimpse of: the hero party walking in the forest. It's Johnny Cage, Kung Lao, Kenshi, Reptile, Ashura, and Baraka. That's one varied cast of heroes. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. Reptile design is freaking sick. I love it. I hope they have a McFarlane figures because he's going to be must-have of all the ninja redesigns. I think so far the only ninja redesign that hasn't like been portrayed the best is Ermac. Everyone else has been liked or loved. I think Smoke, people miss the hair, but everything else is cool. He's the beautiful as the day I lost him. He's as beautiful as the day I lost him. Very true. Reptile looks really cool. Havik's fatal blow is so insane. I didn't catch it the first time around, but he loses his arm and stabs you with his bones. So insane. Perfect embodiment of Mortal Kombat gore, to be honest. Could not agree more. It's everything we could have hoped for from Havik. Agreed. I don't think a lot of people are really talking about that lady character very much. Again, I don't know if people are like me where they just weren't really familiarized with her, or they just don't care. But Havik looks fucking great. Reptile looks fucking amazing. Lighting's probably a little weird. Is that better? Is that better? Maybe not a difference for you. For me, it is. Anyway, also, is that Kenshin in his armor with no blindfold? Can't imagine that'll end well. Oh, Oh, so you're saying he's gonna lose his eyes in the campaign? I like how they're reinventing the wheel with a lot of characters. Reptile being on the side of good this time is awesome. Very much agree with that, by the way. Having him be cast off from his people still allows him to be a loner, but adds a lot more context to his actions now. Again, couldn't agree more with that. Ashra straight up becoming an angelic being was something I wasn't expecting and is really awesome. Wasn't familiar with her before. Holy hell, Serena being able to shift into a demon works really well as a cameo. That's dope as hell. Cameo? I really struggle to pronounce that word. Not to mention that it looks like some cameo characters will be in the main story. Finally, they absolutely nailed the grotesque nature of Havik. I just wish we got a segment for him as well. Havik's neck snapping around while his cameo is out is so sick. That's fucking awesome, dude. I'm so excited for this game on so many levels. Edit. Shoot. Okay. He's here. Edit. They're here. And yeah, I really can't stress enough. They just nailed this, dude. They have been nailing everything from start to finish with all the trailers. He's here. Edit. They're here. We're here. Goddamn, Ashra is so fucking sick. Everything looks so good. This game is going to be incredible. Yeah, the hype on this game, definitely more than 11. I was around for the 11 hype. Even the 10 hype, yeah, because I was really into 10. I don't remember a game being this hyped with the cast of characters in a very long time. Like, the cast of characters is absolutely adored right now. Love the integration of lizard and ninja skills. Really creative. Yeah, dude. I mean, between human and reptile form, it's just been perfect. Like, they've done everything. It's like that they've been developing this game for years and saying, what is the community gonna like the most, instead of like, oh, what is something we can do just different, just to be different. Like, no, they did something that everyone's very familiarized with, but then added some differences to that. So what I mean by that is, if you take all the characters, we're obviously familiarized with a lot of characters. There's not a lot of new characters like there was in previous games, like Devora, Collector, blah, blah, blah. The Combat Kids, another example. So they took characters that we knew, but then in this new timeline, they reconfigured their storyline or their reason for living or why they are the way they are, their personality. So it's like perfect almost in a way, because you get some new flavor into a game that everyone, again, knows and adores, but it's so different because of the agenda and the motive behind a lot of these characters. And of course, you get updated visual effects, fighting mechanics, all kinds of dope shit. So really awesome, really fucking awesome. He looks perfect. They literally couldn't have done him more justice. Not a jobber, part of the good guy story-wise, human but able to switch to a true reptile beast mid-battle. Honestly, they surprised me with this one. I was really fearing for the worst, but goddamn, they did they deliver. Not only that, but we also got Ashra, Serena, and Havik. Honestly, Havik I'm really excited about. I'm gonna be blunt. I love the moveset so far. Definitely my most hyped game release in a long time. Yeah. Let's not forget the other characters are calling him by his real name, Sizoth. He isn't just some random ass Zataran, unimaginably named Reptile now. Oh, the hype is fucking real, man. Ashra looks so fucking sick. I hope she gets a skin or ult with her old hat. Yeah, sure. You know, at this point, they've convinced me they could add literally anyone and pull them off perfectly. I didn't care about Havik or Reptile before, but now I do now. Personally, I always wanted all the ninjas back. That was just me being biased. Or, I mean, yeah, bias, preference, same thing, right? But when it came to Havik, I actually hadn't seen him until one of the videos I made prior. And I saw like his design, and I was like, dude, that would be a cool character. And so that's why when I saw him on this trailer, I was like, oh my god, that's the dude I was talking about who would be really cool to have. And they just nailed it, man. They really, really did. NRS are glow up masters. It's so weird that they made Reptile hot, but I'm off. Alright. I'm weirded out by the fact that Reptile looks attractive. That's not for me to determine. Havik Havik looks so damn cool. I love the destroyed forest stage. I 100%. We gotta check that out. We gotta 100% agree. Let's pull this up. I really love that as well. It's where, oh, right here. Dude, this stage looks beautiful, man. My face might be in the way of the top right corner, but I really, oh my, and look at this moveset, dude. I really love this stage. It's fucking sick. I can't show that. Sorry, guys. But anyway, a couple more, then we'll call it a video. This is just so hype, dude. Like I especially with knowing who's in the combat pack. By the way, I did finish The Boys, so I'm very familiar with Homelander now. I said I would watch it. I did finish it. I made it a mission of mine, especially after having the week off. I did finish it, and it'll be fun to play some knowing what I know now. Anyone that hasn't watched it, I'm not going to encourage you to watch it. This is a show that is really fucked up. But if you have watched it, it's going to be fun to play as him, to say the least. MK1 is shaping up to have the best roster in MK history. Yeah, it's looking fucking great. Classic Ninja Reptile, I'm nutting. Okay, a couple more. So someone get us a nice, good screenshot of Havik's face so we can examine it closely and argue about who he actually is. LOL. I don't know. I haven't thought that far. Love that they combine Lizard and Human Reptile. Both look sick. Looks like Reptile's on the good side too, so A, he's a jobber no more. Interesting redesign for Ashra. Definitely prefer her previous one, but this ain't a bad look. It's still sick to have her back. 3D era sweep. Great fatality as well. Havik, probably the most popular 3D era lad besides Kenshi. Really like his design. He looks fun to play and curious to see how he'll be in the story. Liking what we're seeing from him so far. The Serena cameo is nice too. I like that she can actually turn into her demon form. Base roster is looking to be one of the best in NetherRealm. MK. Love to see it. And that's how I feel like everyone is feeling right now. This is definitely shaping up to be one of the best rosters of all time. I didn't think it'd be this great. If you saw my wish list for Mortal Kombat on who would be in here, I never thought ever that all the ninjas would be back, but it seems like they are. Because even Chameleon's back. It's the female Chameleon, so I was like, wait, that's Chameleon? But I didn't know there was a female Chameleon, if I'm being 100% honest. But I'm still excited. It's still super dope. This game is fucking awesome so far. Even seeing the stress test, it looks very promising, especially since they're listening to the community feedback on engaging with, on being engaged with, again, the community and how to make this game as great as possible. Seeing already, a Sonic Fox tweeted, Mortal Kombat player, one of the best Mortal Kombat players ever, arguably the best Mortal Kombat player ever, tweeted that they added dash blocking, which will speed the game up drastically, which I know a lot of people are going to be really happy about. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm looking forward to this game. As always, this is Always Been Different. And we out.